Hello, and welcome. I am Exit Light, and this is another in my series of true unsolved murder cases. However, in this particular case, the body of the victim has never been found. All unsolved murder cases or cases of a missing loved one are heartbreaking at best. This story has a couple of heart-wrenching twists that can only be described as horrific. This case happened in Clinton, Missouri on April 4th, 1991. Angela Hammond, 20 years old, was 4 months pregnant at the time of her abduction. She was talking on a payphone that was in a parking lot of what was then the Food Barn store on Jefferson Street and 2nd Street with her boyfriend Rob Schaefer, 18 years old, when she noticed a suspicious man circle the block several times in a Ford pickup truck, and she mentioned this to Rob. It then pulled up beside her car. The man, whom she described to Rob as dirty with a white beard and mustache, and glasses, and wearing overalls, got out of his truck, took out a flashlight, and flashed it around the area as if he were looking for something. Angela asked him if he needed to use the phone, and he replied that she could carry on and he would try again in a minute. Then, out of nowhere, Rob heard the screams of Angela. Rob dropped the phone and got into his car to save her. He drove towards the payphone, and the abductor's truck sped past him in the other direction. Angela yelled out his name from it. Rob turned around and followed the truck for 2 miles before his transmission suddenly failed. The truck got away. Rob could see the truck drive off with his pregnant fiancée, and there was nothing he could do. The truck was described as a yellow 1960 Ford truck with a white top and a water fish scene in the back window. Angela's abduction may have been connected to 2 other nearby kidnapping murder cases earlier in the year in Missouri. One involved a 42-year-old convenience store worker named Trudy Darby, who was robbed and kidnapped on January 19, 1991, and whose body was discovered 2 days later. She had been attacked and shot twice in the head. Another involved Cheryl Kenny, who was 30. She was also kidnapped on February 27th. She has not been seen since. Some have suspected that her abductor could have been killer Kenneth McDuff, whose killing spree spanned from 1966 to 1992, but this was never confirmed. Trudy's murder was eventually solved when Jesse Rush, 15, and Marvin Chaney, 29, were convicted of it, but Cheryl and Angela's cases still remain unsolved. It's hard to imagine the helplessness of a person and what they must feel when being so close to saving their loved one and unborn child, only to have an unfortunate accident happen and then have to watch as your future is stolen from you. Thank you for listening to this case. Thank you for coming to my channel. If you would like, please subscribe to me. Click the like button. If you like true unsolved murder cases, I do those fairly often. I also do original creepypasta, which I write and narrate myself. Thank you for coming.